Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everybody. Before I get started with today's video, I want to do a little bit of housekeeping. At this point, I have, of course, released a State of the Channel video. If you haven't watched that, go watch it. But the long and the short of it is, I'm basically winding down to the end of doing these videos. So essentially, any video from here till the end of the year could be my last video. I think the year ends on a Tuesday. Yeah, it does. So December 31st will be the last video that I do, at least on the regular schedule for Sentinels Tuesday, for who knows how long. But also, I just learned today that Google is scraping YouTube videos to train their AI. And quite honestly, I learned this so recently that I'm still sort of processing it. I don't know what to do about it. The person who put the news on my radar is deleting all of his videos from YouTube and moving to a different site. I'm not sure I can really do that. I certainly don't want to do that. I really don't know what I'm going to do about that. For right now, things are going to stay as they are. I would very much hate to take this channel offline along with stopping uploading videos regularly. But this is not okay. This is very not okay. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Sorry for the downer opening, but it's kind of fitting because our hero today is Egress, who has the power to open portals to some kind of eldritch horror dimension and summon forth abominations into our world. Kind of like YouTube. I've got her bio over here. Keala Ka'ana was born and raised in the seaside town of Lahaina, Maui, Hawaii. At 18, she got a job as a hostess for tourist luau's. Only weeks into her new job, she was accidentally knocked into the imu, or earth oven, that the roast pig was being prepared in. Fortunately, she avoided the flames, but the fumes and smoke triggered her. Like hashtag triggered her? It's capitalized. I assume that means something. Suddenly, during the chaos of getting her out, a glowing interdimensional portal opened and tentacles, teeth, and tentacles with teeth emerged and started eating the guests. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Instinctively, Keala began banishing the otherworldly invaders, making them stop, and in one instance, actually consuming a small tentacle. She's brave. Of course, the entire event was filmed and posted to social media. Luckily, no one realized that it was Keala herself who caused the portal to open. Rather, she was seen as the hero who managed to stop the attack. Her notoriety from this put her in contact with Nihilus Quinones, aka Debris, the weapons developer for the Chaos Strike team. Nihilus was looking to put together a group to help each other out while dealing with smaller problems, rather than the larger world-threatening villains Chaos Strike often found themselves battling. This new team became known as the Graveyarders. Keala moved to New York to join the team and get some help for the mental strain that spawning eldritch horrors was causing her. Her hold on her own sanity is tenuous, but she's learning how to control her powers and getting help and support from her new teammates. She's still a bit of a liability at times, though. Hopefully the day will come when her control of the creature she summons is more than just an illusion. So yeah, very troubled young woman, unfortunately, but she's doing the best she can with what she's been given. So she is going to be here and fighting against the Queen of Blades, more monstrosities from beyond the stars, alongside Johnny Rocket, Titan, and Black Fist, and they'll be fighting in Musutafu, the City of Heroes. Haven't seen that in a while. So, Egress has a rules card. At the start of the game, we search the deck for all abomination cards. There's 12 of them, interestingly. For some reason, I was expecting it to be 10. I don't know why that caught me off guard. Shuffle them together in a deck, place it face down by your primary deck. This is the abomination deck. Whenever an abomination card enters play, it deals all other non-abomination targets 1 psychic damage. Abominations are immune to infernal damage. And whenever an abomination card would enter the trash, shuffle it into the abomination deck instead. So there's no abomination trash. That just helps keep things easy to deal with. Queen of Blades starts with the Xel'Naga artifact, and we search for Nidus Network and Leviathan, put them beneath this card. Reduce damage dealt to Queen of Blades by 1. Cards beneath this one are not considered in play. End of the villain turn, play the top card of the villain deck, then she deals the hero target with the highest HP 4 melee damage. And she will be destroyed if there are any cards under her, which there will be, flip her instead. And the Xel'Naga artifact at the start of the villain turn gets a token. Then if it has 4 or more tokens, we can remove all of the tokens from it, and it will deal each Zerg target 5 irreducible energy damage. It's a hero target and is indestructible. Whenever it will be dealt damage, a hero may discard a card to redirect the damage to themselves instead. If it's reduced to 0 or fewer HP, all hope for the galaxy is lost, game over. That's actually a big problem since we have a liability over here dealing damage to everything all the time. We'll see how that goes. But here goes nothing. The artifact gets a token, and we play Implosion. Destroy 2 hero ongoing equipment cards. Done. End of turn. She plays a Zergling. Play the top card of the villain deck. Swarm Queen. She hits the highest for 4. That's Titan. The Zergling deals a non-villain target with the highest HP 2 melee damage. That is also Titan. Swarm Queen heals each villain target for 2. Okay, neat. We have things to do. Fast footwork. Draw 2 cards. Fast Footwork. Draw 2 cards. Let's Fleeting Mockery. Take a look at the villain deck. It's another Zergling. I'll replace that. And then off of that, I will play Short-Term Solution. We're going to put this Swarm Queen back on top of the deck. Power, I am going to play Still Life. Destroy one of those. Draw a card, and then draw 2 cards. And I can play 2 cards. Picking up speed will let me play a Zigzag Windup, hit the Zergling for 2 and the Queen of Blades for 1. And then I can play a card. Yeah, let's play Supersonic Surge. Destroy that, draw a card, increases damage by 1. With the second card play, Fast Footwork, draw 2 cards. Fast Footwork, draw 2 cards. I believe that's all 4 of them. And then I will play Distracting Chatter. We'll do a damage to the Queen of Blades and stop her damage for a round. That was a good turn. Okay, Titan's really only got a Juggernaut Strike. He can hit the Queen of Blades for 3, take out the Zergling, and unfortunately, that hits the Xel'Naga artifact as well. With his power, he'll hit the Queen of Blades for 1, draw a card. Black Fist will start with a Pipe Wrench. His power is Dynamite Strike. Mr. Fixer deals a target 2 melee damage. Reveal cards from your deck until a style is revealed. Put into play, shuffle the revealed cards into your deck. So he is cycling through styles the way Definitive Darkwatch Fixer cycles through tools. He'll hit Queen of Blades for actually 2. Go searching for a style. Oh, look, it's Driving Mantis. Awesome. Shuffle, draw a card. Egress is going to begin with the Illusion of Control. Increase infernal damage dealt by abominations to villain targets by 1. Decrease infernal damage dealt by abominations to heroes by 1. Note that's not to hero targets, so they're hitting the Xel'Naga artifact for normal. Power is reveal the top 2 cards of the Abomination deck, play one and discard the other. We'll be doing that, but first, her base power is Give a Glimpse of Beyond. Egress deals a target 1 infernal damage and herself 1 psychic damage. You may play an equipment card. I don't have any, so yeah, let's take a look at the top 2 cards of the Abomination deck, and we will play the Black Void of the Abyss with Teeth. So it deals each hero 0 infernal damage, each villain target 2 infernal damage reduced to 1, and it hits the artifact for 1, which at this point, we're okay. At the start of your turn, reveal the top card of each deck. Put any targets revealed this way into play, then destroy them. Discard the rest. Then this card deals the highest HP target X infernal damage, where X is the number of cards destroyed this way, plus 1. So that could actually be a problem with the Zerglings. Might have set myself up for failure there, but, well, I didn't know. Draw a card. Musu Tafu plays Steal the Spotlight. Until the end of the next environment turn, heroes cannot use powers. Increase damage dealt by pro heroes by 1. Well, thanks a lot. We don't have any of those guys. Okay, the artifact gets another token, and we play the Swarm Queen again. Oh, that's right. End of turn, she plays that Zergling, which plays Hydralisk. And then she deals no damage. Each villain target gains 2 HP. That's just the Queen of Blades. Zergling hits the highest for 2. That is Mr. Fixer. We will redirect that to the Swarm Queen. The Hydralisk deals the non-villain target with lowest HP 2 projectile damage. That is the Abomination. Hooray. Johnny Rocket will Rapid Retrieval. Let's go looking for an equipment card in Egress's deck, because she's got a couple. She will grab a Medicated Goo. When this card is playing at the start of Egress's turn, place it next to the hero with the lowest HP who doesn't have a Medicated Goo card next to them. Increase HP regained for that hero by 1. Whenever an abomination is destroyed, that hero regains 2 HP. So right now the lowest is actually herself. She'll keep that, because it'll get moved anyways real quick. Draw a card. Can't use powers, draw a card. Titan's going to misbehave. Let's look at the top 3 cards of his deck. Off of that, we're going to misbehave again. Normally, I would go for the Chaplain, but he's got an MS5 Demolition Charge. Let's destroy all environment cards so we can use powers again. He deals himself 1 fire damage. Power, he'll hit the Swarm Queen for 2. Draw a card. Okay, Black Fist over here. I think he'll switch to Grease Monkey Fist, because then with his power, 2 becomes 3 melee damage. Takes out the Zergling and the Swarm Queen. Hits the Hydralisk down to 1, and hits the Swarm Queen for 2. And then he switches to Riveting Crane. Alright, start of her turn, this Goo will move to Titan. Well, actually, first, we reveal the top card of each deck. Villain is, in fact, a target. It's a Baneling. Doesn't do anything when it comes into play. Environment was not a target, so this hits the highest for 2, make that 3 infernal damage. 2 to the Queen of Blades. And then the Healing Goo moves over to Titan. Egress will open a door that shouldn't be opened. Play the top card of the Abomination deck, search your deck for an ongoing card and put it into play, shuffle your deck, you may draw a card. So first, we get Tentacles, lots of them. At the start of your turn, this card deals 3 non-Abomination targets, X infernal damage each, where X is the number of Abomination cards in play. Could be worse. Let's go find an ongoing card, I know which one I want. Madness Takes Hold. When Egress would take psychic damage, prevent that damage, and she regains that many HP instead. Power is Egress deals a target X psychic damage for X number of Abomination cards in play. Draw a card from that. So, the question You know what? I got another equipment card. Let's use her base power. She will take out the Hydralisk. She will deal herself no psychic damage. She's at full HP. And then we can play the Healing Goo on herself. Draw a card. Oh, right. And don't forget the tentacles also did damage to each of the Artifact and Queen of Blades. So actually those took the Hydralisk out. That's fine. Egress can't hit Queen of Blades anyways. Alright, Musutafu. There we go. Conway Woods. Start the environment turn. He deals the villain target lowest HP, 1 melee damage. Target dealt damage this way cannot deal damage until the start of the next environment turn. Awesome. Queen of Blades can deal damage again. She plays an Ultralisk. Oh my. End of turn. Creep Tumor. When enters play, plays next to a hero that's not already next to a Creep Tumor. Increase damage dealt by Zerg targets to targets that hero's player by 1. Start of that hero's turn to the top card of the villain deck. Okay, yes, we're going to throw that in Egress. Hopefully we can get rid of it. And then she gets the highest for 4. That is Mr. Fixer. He takes 3. And the Ultralisk deals a non-villain target with the highest HP 3 melee damage. That's either Egress or Johnny Rocket, so Johnny Rocket will take it. Okay, neat. We've got our work cut out for us. Short-term solution. Let's get rid of that Creep Tumor. With his power, he'll play Still Life, draw a card, and then draw 2 cards. Card play number 1, Rapid Retrieval. Let's go grab Ajax Handle for Black Fist. Draw a card off of that. Second card play, Interstate Charge, why not? It'll be 5 damage, make that 4 to the Ultralisk, destroy momentum, and that's it. Titan will play Vulcan's Judgment. He'll hit the Ultralisk for 1 and draw a card. Black Fist is going to play Bloody Knuckles. 4 melee damage to the Ultralisk. And the Queen of Blades would take 3. Oh, and also Kamui. So their damage reduction is gone for a round. Search for a style, we get Alternating Tiger Claw. Draw a card. Okay, start of turn. Let's discard the top card of each deck. Hey, look, it's the Creep Tumor. Yeah, so we actually reveal the top card of the Abomination deck, which is more tentacles than before, most with teeth. At the start of your turn, choose 2 decks. This card deals a target from each of those decks' play areas 2 infernal damage. And for each deck, if damage was dealt this way, reveal the top card of that deck. If it's a one-shot, play it, otherwise discard it, and each Abomination regains a hit point. So that comes into play, which means that it deals each hero 0 infernal damage, that thing, and Kamui 1 infernal damage, and the Ultralisk and Queen of Blades 2 infernal damage. That is destroyed, shuffled back into the deck, which means Titan heals 3, because Egress is still at full. The environment doesn't get a target. This hits the highest for 2 infernal damage, make that 3 to the Queen of Blades. And then this hits 3 non-abomination targets for 2 infernal damage each. I think it's going to be the Queen of Blades for 3, Kamui, sorry buddy, and Titan for 2. I'm sorry, for 1. Then we move the goo around. One of them is going to Johnny Rocket, and the other one is going to Black Fist. Okay, neat. That was some stuff for sure. Egress will lash out. Each abomination in play deals each other target not in its play area. This is 1 physical damage. I think it's supposed to be 1 melee damage. Any amount of this damage may be redirected to Egress. She deals a target X psychic damage, where X is the amount of damage redirected to her this way. So each one is dealing each target not in its play area. You'll be redirecting all of the damage from the other heroes and the artifact. And this damage is not increased, but that means Queen of Blades gets hit for 1 and 1. And then 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 damage is getting redirected to her, and she can deal a target 8 psychic damage to the Queen of Blades. That's pretty neat. Power, Madness takes hold. She will deal Queen of Blades 2 psychic damage. Draw a card. Musutafu plays Innocent Civilian. Oh my. You may redirect damage dealt to this card to the hero or pro hero with the highest HP. This card is reduced to 0 if your HP. Each hero and pro hero deals themselves 4 psychic damage. Okay, let's make sure that doesn't happen. Start of turn, we get an artifact token, and she plays a Zergling, which plays another Zergling, which plays a Creep Tumor. Guess where that's going. End of turn, she plays a Roach. She gets the highest for 4, that is Titan. I can't believe he has yet to get Titan form. Zerg's at the highest for 2, that is Mr. Fixer, who takes 4 and Titan. And then the Roach, non-villain target with the second highest HP, 2 toxic damage, and it heals 1. That is Titan again. Also worth noting that the Void of Teeth is going after Johnny Rocket now. Okay, Zigzag Windup. He will hit both of the Zerglings for 2. Power, he's going to play Sonic Shattering. Drop that to take out the Black Void of the Abyss with Teeth. He and Black Fist both heal 3. Draw a card. Damage dealt to her is still irreducible. Can I do anything about that? I can Juggernaut Strike. He takes out both of the Zerglings. Power, he'll hit Queen of Blades for 2 since it's still irreducible. Draw a card. And now she gets her damage reduction back. Bloody Knuckles goes away. Would you stop drawing styles, sir? What is your problem? It's salvage yard time. I got a dual Crowbar that I didn't have before. Don't think she's got any. No. Oh, hey, Chaplain goes back. That's worth it. He does not have an overdrive. So that's it for that. However, he'll be doing 2 damage to the Queen of Blades and the Roach, and redirect the civilians' damage to Johnny Rocket. Go grab a style, there aren't any left. Okay, so whatever style I switch to will stay out for a little while now. Draw a card. Whoa. Alright, start of turn. This is hitting 3 non-abomination targets for 1 infernal damage each. So we can hit Queen of Blades for 1, the Roach for 1, and then one of the heroes for nothing. That's cool. Then we play the top card of the villain deck. Zerg Rush. Shuffle each Zerg from the villain trash into the villain deck. Search the villain deck for 2 Zergling cards, put them into play, shuffle the villain deck. Well, that's not cool. Alright, so Zergling number 1 plays a Baneling. That's not good. Zergling number 2 plays a Hydralisk. Okay, we got our work cut out for us. I think Egress is going to... Let's see first. We move the goo. One's going to Titan, one is going to her. Unplanned entrances. Play the top 2 cards of the Abomination deck. Draw 2 cards. You may use a power. So, now the Black Void of the Abyss with Teeth comes back. Black Fist will discard a card to block damage to the artifact. That hits everything for 2. Queen of Blades and the Roach for 1. Second one is Swirling Suction Teeth. I don't like that one. At the start of your turn, destroy a number of ongoing cards. Then this card deals Egress and 1 other non-abomination target X infernal damage, where X is the number of non-protected ongoing cards in play. Admittedly, that can get rid of the Creep Tumor, so I might want to keep that around. It does the same thing. Oh yeah, and the damage to the innocent civilian is redirected and reduced. Titan will discard a card. So we actually drop the Roach, both Zerglings, and the Baneling. Oh, and the Hydralisk. Okay, cool. Good job. Draw 2 cards and I can use a power. Let's do 3 psychic damage to the Queen of Blades. Reduced to 2. Unfortunate. And then with her second power, I'm going to use Illusion of Control. She gets gelatinous massive eyes, mouths, and tentacles. Redirect all melee, projectile, and sonic damage dealt by any target to this card. At the end of your turn, this card deals a target 2 infernal damage, and until the start of your next turn, any damage dealt to a target that takes damage this way is irreducible. But first, it deals everything 1 infernal damage. We will protect the artifact. This flips the Queen of Blades. Restore to 50 HP, put a random card from beneath this one into play, remove all cards beneath this one from the game. We get the Leviathan. Leviathan enters play. It's immune to damage until the start of the villain turn. Darn, we could have hit it. It would leave play, remove it from the game. It's indestructible while it has more than 5 HP. When Leviathan and a Nidus Network are not in play, she flips back. End of the villain turn, play top card of the villain deck. She's immune to damage, cannot deal damage. Whenever Implosion or Razor Swarm would be played, discard it, play the top card of the villain deck instead. Okay. So now we are fighting the Leviathan, except we can't hurt it right now. Alright, we played one, we discarded the other, draw a card. The gelatinous massive eyes, mouths, and tentacles doesn't do anything, unfortunately, because Leviathan's immune to damage. Musutafu plays Mount Lady. Oh, yay. Start of the environment turn, deals the villain target with the highest HP 3 melee damage, and a hero may play a card. Awesome. Maybe that will happen. Alright, Leviathan is no longer immune to damage. We add a token to the Xel'Naga artifact, and yeah, we can remove all the tokens for 5 damage on the Leviathan. And we play a Swarm Queen. End of turn, we play a Zergling, which plays Implosion, discard that, and play an Ultralisk. Oh my god. Alright, Leviathan deals Xel'Naga artifact 4 toxic damage, and each other non-villain target 3 melee damage. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Ugh, Johnny Rocket does not like the idea of taking extra damage, but he will discard to take the 4. Everybody else take 3. Yeah, we're going to redirect the civilians' damage to Black Fist. Sheesh. Swarm Queen heals Leviathan for 2. Zergling hits the highest for 2. That is Black Fist. Ultralisk hits the highest for 3. That's Johnny Rocket. Yeesh. Okay. Distracting Chatter. Let's shut down the Leviathan's damage dealing for a round because that's nasty. Power, he's going to draw a card, draw a card. Titan has the Chaplain. Let's drop the Zergling. Draw a card. Black Fist will play a dual crowbars because I don't think I want to keep Jack handling the civilians. That's bad. But he can hit the Ultralisk for 3, and then 3 becomes 4 to the Leviathan, shuffle his deck, draw a card. Alright, start of turn, a bunch of stuff happens. This is dealing 3 non-abomination targets, 4 infernal damage each. That's all of the villain targets. Ultralisk takes 3. Black Void does its thing. It is a Baneling, so it is destroyed. Thankfully it doesn't do anything else. It plays another Black Void of the Abyss, so everything's going to take a bunch of damage. There goes the Swarm Queen. Ultralisk takes 1. Mount Lady takes 1. Alright, Swirling Suction Teeth. I can destroy any number of ongoing cards. We'll get rid of the Creep Tumor. Gosh, that's a lot of ongoing cards that we have out. 9 ongoing cards in play. We'll destroy Vulcan's Judgment, and Titan can hit the Leviathan for 5. Actually, he can take out the Ultralisk. And destroy alternating Tiger Claw. So we're down to 7. I want to keep this one because she's about to take a bunch of damage. Let's destroy 2 momentums. It's going to deal 5 increased to 6 infernal damage to Leviathan. Removing it from the game, she flips back over. He has 1 damage reduction. And then it hits Egress for 4. Could be worse. Also, that should have been soaking melee damage. There wasn't any. Was there? I don't know. Yeah, I think this thing should be dead. I'm going to ignore it for now. And then we move some goo. This one's going to move to Johnny Rocket, and then that one will move back over to Egress. Egress will play Traumatic Gateway. The first time each turn, Egress is dealt damage by a target from another play area. Reduce that damage by 1 and play the top card of the Abomination deck. At the start of your turn, you may destroy an Abomination card. That's good. Power. She's going to use Madness Takes Hold and heal herself for 4. Draw a card. And then the Gelatinous Mass of Eyes, Mouths, and Tentacles hits Queen of Blades for actually 2. Damage dealt to her is now irreducible. Okay. Mount Lady hits Queen of Blades for 3. Somebody can play a card. Egress will play Forces You Don't Understand. When any target other than Egress destroys an Abomination card, that Abomination first deals that target 3 infernal damage and every other target 1 melee damage. So that's a fun little bomb effect there. Oh wait, except that was melee damage. So that gets redirected to the Gelatinous Mass of Eyes, Mouths, and Tentacles, which means that it hits her back for 3 and kills her. So actually it doesn't. It doesn't hit her back for 3 because I haven't played the card yet. It just means Egress and Johnny Rocket heal 3. And then I play that. Musutafu plays Villainous Uprising. Oh no. Start the environment turn if there's at least 1 pro hero in play the top card of the villain deck. Start the environment turn if there are no pro heroes in play, the villain target with the highest HP deals the hero with the lowest HP 2 projectile damage. Destroy this card. Okay. That's a thing. And that's it. Token on the artifact. She plays Razor Swarm. She deals each non-villain target 4 projectile damage. Oh my god. So, this is interesting. This is going to kill a bunch of abominations. She gets hit for 3, 4 actually. This deals every other target 1 melee damage. Redirecting that, it does not get soaked. The artifact, it's about to take a bunch. Where is Titan form when you need it? And then it hits both of the other abominations, so it actually takes out Tentacles, lots of them, which means that doesn't get to deal Queen of Blades any damage, which means the other one doesn't get to deal her any damage either. I don't know if I could have done that in a better order. I'm not going to bother with it because I can't. I'm going to redirect 1 to Egress and discard to redirect another one, and then that takes out the Swirling Suction Teeth, which hits it for 3. It's immune. Mountain Lady goes away, so we don't have to worry about that, I guess. Redirect the extra damage to Johnny Rocket, and discard a card to redirect the damage from the artifact. But that's 3 getting destroyed, so Johnny Rocket and Egress both heal 9. Cool, which is good because she's also hitting the Innocent Civilian for 4. Redirect that to Egress. And she's hitting the artifact for 4. Discard a card, redirect that to Johnny Rocket. Sheesh. End of turn. Creep Tumor. It's going on Egress. Here's hoping I can do something about it. I don't think so, though. You know what? If I can't do anything about it, let's put it on Johnny Rocket so we can at least deal with whatever comes out. And then she hits the highest for 4, which is Egress. Okay, neat. Alright, also, one of those should have been reduced by 1, and she played lots of Tentacles, which hit the Queen of Blades for 2, and everybody else for nothing. Well, I'm going to let it hit the artifact. And then that also got destroyed by her, so it hit her for 4, everybody else for 1. Redirect that to Johnny Rocket. Discard to redirect to Egress. And then she and Johnny Rocket heal 3. Oh, that's crazy. Alright, started Johnny Rocket's turn. Let's play the top card of the villain deck. It's a Swarm Queen, that's fine. Yeah, we're going to Distracting Chatter and stop Queen of Blades from dealing damage for a round, because, jeez. Power, draw a card, draw a card. I think he should actually have about 4 fewer HP, because the damage was all increased by 1 to him. Don't think it killed him, but there we go. Doesn't have Titan form in his trash, does he? Nope. Wow, I haven't gotten a single Molten Blood. Titan's gonna MS5 Demolition Charge. He will deal himself 2 fire damage. Power hit Queen of Blades for 3, draw a card. Okay, Black Fist will play Driving Mantis. 2, 3, damage the Swarm Queen. 3, 4, Queen of Blades, shuffle his deck, draw a card. Alright, start of her turn, we move the goo. One's going to Titan, one's going to Black Fist. And then she can destroy an Abomination card, except we don't got none. Egress will Ingress. She deals a target 3 infernal damage. If a target's destroyed this way, she and all abominations regain X HP, or X is that target's current HP before it was destroyed. So we'll take out the Swarm Queen for 2 healing. Power, let's use the Illusion of Control. I'm going to do the Gelatinous Mass of Eyes, Mouths, and Tentacles. It hits Queen of Blades for 2. We will discard a card to save the artifact. Draw a card. It hits her for 2. Actually, no, I think that's actually 1 and 1 because her damage reduction had come back from the previous gelatinous mass. Okay, so this is a fresh one. Damage dealt to her is irreducible again. Cool. Musutafu plays Sludge. Oh no, he's a villain. Counts as a villain target. When this card is placed, search the environment deck or transfer a copy of Innocent Civilian put into play. I just got rid of those guys. End of the environment turn, Sludge deals a civilian 1 toxic damage. Damage dealt this way cannot be redirected. Oh. End of the environment turn, Sludge deals the hero or pro hero with the lowest HP 2 toxic damage. Okay, so he hits the civilians for 1, and he hits Titan for 2. Okay, we get an artifact token. She plays Razor Swarm. We take no damage, thank God. End of turn. She plays a Roach and deals no damage. Roach hits the non-villain target with the second highest for 2. That is Johnny Rocket. And at the start of his turn, we play the top card of the villain deck. It's a Zergling, which plays a Hydralisk. Could be worse. Okay, Fleeting Mockery. Top card of the villain deck is a Zerg Rush. We're going to discard that. She can deal damage again. Let's free for all. He can deal 3 targets 2 melee damage each. Let's hit the Queen of Blades, the Zergling, and the Hydralisk. Destroy a momentum. Power, Interstate Charge for 5 on Queen of Blades. Draw a card. Oh my god, I found Titan Form finally. Titan Form is in play. I can use the Chaplain to destroy the Creep Tumor. Draw a card. Black Fist will charge. 2/3 damage to the Hydralisk. Becomes 3/4 damage to the Queen of Blades. And then we'll do the same thing. Take out the Zergling. 4 damage to the Queen of Blades. Draw a card. Alright, start of my turn, I can destroy an abomination. I don't want to. That's a little guy, and he's really helping us. Oh, except I keep forgetting he's supposed to absorb melee damage. Okay, at the start of my turn, I'm just going to destroy this because it should be dead already. Black Fist and Titan heal 3. She's only got 1 card I can play. Done with you. Power. Egress deals herself and an abomination 1 psychic damage. And that abomination deals Egress and any number of other targets 1 projectile damage each, where X is the HP of that abomination. Destroy that abomination. We got 2 problems here, and I can't do a whole lot about either one. We're going to do Illusion of Control. I think I will play Tentacles, lots of them. Let's discard a card to save the artifact. It does hit the Roach as well as the Queen of Blades for 1. Draw a card. Musutafu plays Heroic Arrival. Oh, thank God. We get 2 pro heroes, Gunhead and Death Arms. And then that just sits there. Okay, so Sludge hits the civilians for 1. The pro hero with the lowest HP is Death Arms. He gets hit for 2. Start of turn, start of turn. Okay, that's it for the environment. We get an artifact token, shuffle the trash back into the deck. We get a Zergling and an Implosion, destroy 2 hero ongoing or equipment cards. Egress will soak that. Hits the highest for 4, that's Egress. Roach hits the second highest for 2 toxic damage and heals 1. Second highest is Black Fist, hooray! We'll redirect that to the Queen of Blades for 1 damage. Zergling hits the highest for 2, that's Egress. Actually, that's non-villain. That can hit Sludge. Take that, you shit. Which actually, I guess, means the Roach also hits Sludge. Hits free for all time again. Hit Queen of Blades for 1. Hit the Zergling for 2. Destroy a momentum, and then draw 2 cards. Because, sheesh. Titan's going to reversal on Queen of Blades for no damage. Actually, screw that. I'm going to destroy Titan Form and make that 2 damage. Power Chaplain, hit her for 2 more. Draw a card. Black Fist will overdrive. 3 damage to the Zergling. 3 damage to the Queen of Blades. And then 2 damage to the Roach, and 2 damage to the Queen of Blades, and we win. Sheesh. Let's look at the rest of Egress's deck. We didn't see it all. First, the Abominations, teeth and more teeth, and some with tentacles. At the end of your turn, destroy a non-protected, non-abomination target with 5 HP or less. If no card is destroyed this way, this card deals Egress 2 infernal damage. You must feed the void. And Nameless Glyphs, the only other card of hers I didn't play. It's an equipment, it's a relic. When this card is played, place it next to another hero. That hero's cards are protected, and targets in this play area are not considered targets by abominations, so you're basically immune to abomination damage. When the abomination card is destroyed, that hero may draw a card or play an ongoing or equipment card. So, very excellent team support. She is a bit of a liability, but I would say that she does just about the right amount of, like, team damage compared to what she also gives back and, you know, deals to the villains. If we hadn't had an environment with civilian targets, it would have been even better. But that's it for this one. You can find Egress in Sacred Aardvark Comics. You can find Queen of Blades on Ammo 37's Custom Sentinels Decks. You can find Musutafu City of Heroes on the Anomaly expansion. As always, thank you for watching. Thanks to everybody who came to chat. It was good to see you. Tabletop Simulator, recently called DLC, Sacred Aardvark Comics, Ammo 37's Custom Sentinels Decks, and the Anomaly expansion. Not like Green Games product. Please support the official release and flip. Exactly, Nezu, exactly. And the main problem is the people who are supporting it believe that that's what we're getting, that we're getting the future where computers can do everything for us, and they're not realizing that the reality is something else. This is not tenable. Anyway,